Hello everybody, Corey here. Going to go over the holdings for July 22nd for ULTY. Just a reminder, I'm not a qualified licensed investment or financial advisor. YieldMax ETFs are extremely risky. Please make sure you understand the risk in these before investing. We're going to go through this fairly quickly. So they added NVIDIA yesterday here. So you can see that right here. As far as the overall ULTY, it went up, it looks like 21 cents here, so it went up 1.67%, while the S&P was up 1%. Looks like more than half of these stocks, maybe about 2/3 of the stocks went up today, and went up than percentage-wise than went down. We can see Mara was down 3%, ENVX was down 2%, and SMCI and Carvana was down 1%. And that's pretty much all the negatives. Obviously, there's a few 0% there. Then we have American Superconductor up 9%. Reddit, Tesla, NVIDIA, and HIMS were all up 5%. And then a few more positive there. So pretty decent yesterday for ULTY. And then, of course, we had the trades for NVIDIA. And then you can see we have the net assets. Over here for all of these. Just looking at the significant amount of Tesla right there. All right. Again, we'll move on to the trades here. We just had NVIDIA here. Sorry, I did not clear out some of these formulas. All right, so we'll go over that on the other tab. But here's all the numbers if you want to see all that. And let's jump over to the holdings real quick so we can look at all of the holdings. So just going to run through this real quick. So American Superconductor here. Short call expires in about 3 weeks. $30 strike price. We're underneath that 5%. ARM Holdings 167.50 strike price. This one expires in a couple of weeks. We're underneath that 2%. Then we have Space Mobile with the $13.50 and $14 strike price. These expired this week with currently below these 5 and 9%. Then we have Clean Spark. Expires Friday with a $19 strike price underneath that 5%. Coinbase 257.50 strike price underneath that, over that 3% at 265.15. Wow, I didn't realize that. All right, so Carvana here with a 142 strike. We're underneath that 9%. Coin, Carvana, and ENVX, these don't expire for a couple of weeks. ENVX 1850 strike price, currently underneath that 18%. Then we have HIMS and HERS. These three expire this Friday. HIMS and HERS 2250 strike price underneath that 10%. They did, I think it was last week, have something coming out, some bad news for them about being investigated. Not sure where that stands at this point. But then Robinhood 2450 strike price underneath that 4%. Hut 8 2050 strike price underneath that 1%. Then we have the next three. These expire next week. We have Lemonade 26 strike price underneath that 13%. Mara $29 strike price underneath that 17%. And then MicroStrategy 1860 strike price underneath that 3%. Then the rest of these, except for our last one, expire this week. NVIDIA 129 strike price underneath that 4%. Palantir $30 strike price underneath that 5%. Reddit $70 strike under at 3%. Rivian $18 strike under that 4%. Sunrun 1850 strike underneath that 8%. SMCI $890 and $950 strike price were underneath those 12 and 17%. Spotify 315 strike price underneath that 6%. Tesla 267.50 and 272.50 underneath those 6 and 7%. And then we have Wayfair that expires next Friday with a $58 strike price underneath that 12%. Sorry for the rush, but just wanted to get this out real quick. I will talk with y'all later. Bye.